Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing today? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is Three Buck Theater, and yesterday was an interesting day if you happen to be the director of films like Ford v Ferrari, The Wolverine, and Logan. That's right, I'm talking about James Mangold, who decided to wade into a conversation he wasn't necessarily prepared for. And in regards to that, he was talking a bit about the Snyder Cut in a way that some people didn't really feel was the best use of his time, and they were vocal about that. So this morning, he has actually had to clarify his comments about the Justice League Snyder Cut movement. And a lot of people out there are really mad at him. And the reason why they're mad at him is because he tweeted out this just last night. Fellow cinephiles, have you ever spent some time with the work of Martin Ritt? You should. Maybe take 10 minutes off from your picketing for the Snyder Cut and watch something where the wardrobe isn't fiberglass or carbon fiber. And this did upset a few people, that is to be fair, but not in the way that some people would have you believe. Mangold, from what I can tell, wasn't attacked. And it wasn't even that big of an issue. A lot of people just expressed their dismay and disappointment. So coming over here to the actual Twitter thread, we can see here's his original tweet, followed up with, a few other little things here and there. Someone saying, oh man, shots fired, someone's triggered. But Craig here from Release a Snyder Cut says, dude, did your account get hacked? I have really enjoyed your movies, but why even mention the Snyder Cut that way? How would you feel if you were replaced into post on Logan and they completely changed your film's vision? I would want to see the original, which Craig makes an excellent point. That is the reason behind the Snyder Cut movement. It's not picketing for something that is just willy-nilly. It's to see an artist's true vision. Mangold himself is an artist, and that should be something that is discussed. Pro Tips here says, thanks, James, but I don't see why we can't do both. Again, that's a very fair assessment. But then you have one here, Dave Dodger, saying, was your intent to actually and honestly suggest Ritt's work to expand our film palette, or use it, dare I say, to weaponize it to piss off another director's fan base? I'm curious, and if so, why? Which is, again, a very fair question. The inclusion of Snyder's commentary in that didn't necessarily need to be there. You didn't need to say Snyder in order to get that particular point across, unless he was just being a little bit cheeky. Now, he says here, the first of the two, let's move on. So obviously meaning to expand a film palette, but even just going through here a bit more, people talking about it a little bit. Again, do you see like go to hell, right? Do you see any kind of death threats? I mean, if you listen to people like Andy Signore and Jody's Corner, man, they talk about the Snyder Cut army like it's some kind of fascist movement of alt-right, white bros that are just out there trying to exterminate them. I mean, all they say when it comes up is, oh, we're getting death threats. I don't know. I mean, James Mangold is a much bigger target than Blandy Andy Signore, but I'm not seeing anything here that is anything, right? Here we go. Shitty MJ says, unexpected and unnecessary, Mr. Mangold. If you could just have recommended some other movies and left it at that. It's so devastatingly mean. I don't know if Mangold is going to need to retreat to a safe space in order to recover from that complete burn. Again, just looking through this here, right? Here's Anna. If you can't praise someone without insulting someone else, your praises were zero. So mean. Such a threat on Twitter. Maybe he should block her completely, report her, have her taken down. Again, it's not much here. We're seeing a couple things here like, right, shots fired. Wow. Emperor Cage Exotic is like, ooh, that's about it. It's mild. It's all mild. That's all it is. Right. I mean, Brent Coffee here says the Snyder Cut movement isn't just about a film. Our efforts in raising awareness and caring about those affected by suicide and who are suffering is an integral part of what we do. Many people have lost hope in their lives, and we embrace people to let them know life is worth living. But again, according to people like Blandy Andy, right, and Jody's Corner, who lately have been riding this train like it's some kind of, I don't know, it's just nothing but threats and harassment and mean people. I believe that was a direct quote from Jody's video about the release of Snyder Cut jab on the Harley Quinn. Mean tweets. Well, there we go. Here's the worst one I found so far. Sigh, James Mangold has been canceled. Damn same, since I did love Wolverine, Logan, and Ford v Ferrari. And that's, that's the harshest thing we've seen so far. I mean, thanks for the uncalled dig at my fandom, which extends to you because of Logan, very passive aggressive. Yeah, I mean, like, that's it. That's what is this considered? I mean, I think even Emily here. So is this a tweet Snyder Cut is mad at, or Snyder Cult is mad at? Where's the problem exactly? Who's really mad? Franken here says we can enjoy both. Thanks. Are you seeing anything here that even remotely? Gromber, bad joke. It's like, Eduardo, again, valid criticism. And you think making that provocative comment is a smarter way to get people interested in any artistic work? Are we seeing a pattern here? I'm seeing a pretty big pattern. Snyder bots are in the comments from Gerald here. It's funny, if you look at Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, they have a character named Gerald in both of those movies who is a fundamental idiot. I'm just, that's my mean comment to Gerald there. But otherwise you're not seeing anything, right? You're not seeing anything. Nothing here is really, like, oh, y'all Snyder cultists are mad as F right now, or AF right now. Well, people are disappointed. Sure. I mean, this one right here is again a bit spicy. Watch Zack Snyder movies where they don't kill the black family in the movie like Logan did for Fox ratings. Say that I don't like, but that's who's this guy? I mean, my heroes didn't effing lie to America. I don't know who the hell this guy is, but that is maybe the meanest tweet so far. Again, it's a very valid question here from Nav. Hey, James, as a fellow creator, do you think the Snyder Cut should be released as an example so that filmmakers are not treated like crap by studios? And a very valid question. Again, it's kind of coming through. We're not really seeing taking a jab here. We're not seeing death threats. We're not seeing harassment. I mean, are we really seeing anything here that's like Boba Fett fan? Just a gif of Owen Wilson. Wow. That's about it. I mean, not much there. It's like here, this one here from Gokin. I heart your movies, but some people aren't as lucky as you. They refuse an R-rating Wolverine to Zack. His Justice League has been butchered, whereas you got the chance to be unanimously praised when you got to do your R-rated Wolverine when Hugh decided to sign on for the last time, which is absolutely true. So again, it's like, this is what people are saying. If this is considered the worst trash take, is that it? Is that the worst you got? I mean, everything I'm seeing here is mild at best. But people are trying to play it up like, oh, Mangold is being attacked. James Mangold, ladies and gentlemen, he's being attacked left and right. Oh my God, protect the Mangold. Well, he did respond this morning. And he says here, I woke up to an avalanche of angry tweets to let me set something straight, something that may only make you angrier. But at least you'll understand me. I don't know Zack Snyder. I got nothing against Zack. My gentle shot at the Snyder Cut movement was not a blast at him. I doubt very much that Zack is waking every day thinking about his original 3-hour cut of a giant corporate endeavor that was ill-received. Maybe I'm wrong, but unlike some of you who have turned your disappointment into outrage and the cause, I'd venture to say he has moved on. So if I was making a little joke at the expense of anyone, it was not Zack. I'd love to see another film of his soon, one hopefully without massive pre-existing merch deals and a preset plan for multi-tiered release of a multi-movie universe burdened by corporate expectation. So apologies for angering anyone, as some have recognized I was just making a quip about vast areas of great cinema that are less obsessed about, not a shot at Zack. Now, he has a bit of snark and a bit of tone in those tweets, but he's not ultimately wrong. And this is where we do have to kind of look at what Mangold is saying and then also respond with some actual evidence. So for one, Zack is maybe not waking every day thinking about the movie, but he is definitely thinking about the movie every single day. He has been for the last couple of years. This has been proven time and time and time again by all of the commentary that comes out of Vero, all of the behind the scenes shots, all the information, that stuff that he gives away, stuff that he talks about. These are things that have actually happened that people are actually paying attention to. So yeah, no, he thinks about this quite often. And he does this because his vision was not able to be realized. And yes, that was because it was a corporate machine. Let's be fair. That criticism from Mangold is aimed at Warner Brothers and the corporate machine designed to do a multi-movie universe and how all the pre-existing merch deals are there. That is valid criticism aimed at the studio system, which is really funny because isn't Mangold right now like in talks to direct Indiana Jones 5, which again is going to be part of a major mega machine that's going to end the Indiana Jones franchise and probably set it up for a reboot or something along those lines, or a sequel or continuation. I mean, his criticism is there. It's slightly hypocritical simply because of where we find ourselves in this situation. But for the most part, no, I see what Mangold is trying to say. To me, he wasn't attacking the Snyder Cut movement. He was saying, look, there's other films out there, rather, to use a bit of an innocuous term that is used in some forms of the internet, what they call cape shit, right? Just those kind of movies that are just, those are the big ones right now. But the thing is that Snyder Cut fans know what happened. They know what Warner's did, and they support Zack and they want to see that artistic vision. Apparently, Mangold didn't know about that. I'm sure now he does, but he also wants to just move on from it, and he would rather probably promote the work of lesser known filmmakers in order to expand somebody's film palette. So I would say that the better take from that would be, hey, why don't we move away from the Marvel Brigade and focus on some of these smaller films if he wanted to go that pathway. But since he's getting ready to enter into the Disney wheelhouse and to work on those kind of properties, and he was also attached to do the Boba Fett movie back in 2018, which again is a subsidiary, of Disney through Lucasfilm, he's not going to attack the House of Mouse. So his shot at the Snyder Cut was definitely ill-advised, ill-conceived, and dumb, but he didn't get the kind of response that people are out there trying to claim that he did. He just simply didn't. The proof is in the pudding. I absolutely showed it to you. If you still think that he did, that says more about you than it does about the truth of the situation. But as always, I leave it to you, your thoughts, your opinions. Let me know down in the comments below. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day. Thank you again for watching, and peace out.